Isaiah 30. At this time, Judah were being threatened by Assyria from the north. But south of Judah there was Egypt, which always represents the world in the Bible. So, they were being threatened by Assyria from the north. What should they have done? They should have totally trusted in God, thrown themselves at his feet and said, please save us. But instead, what they did was that they went down to Egypt, to the world, and said, can you help us? Can you send your army to fight these Assyrians? And so God says, woe to the rebellious children, that's the people of Judah, who take advice, but not from me, who make an alliance, that is with Egypt, but not with my spirit. So they were treating God like an extra insurance policy. Now, as soon as anything bad crops up in our lives, the natural tendency is to try to sort it out ourselves. And if that fails, oh, God, oh yeah, okay, well, let's try God as a last resort. God should not be the last resort. If you're living with God, if you're in continual relationship with him, God is your first resort, not the last resort. God is not an insurance policy that you have to use if all else fails. No. If we trust him, if we trust him as our loving Father, we go to him first. That's why God says, you're my children, but you're rebellious children, because you make an alliance, but not with me, with Egypt. So God really could have just destroyed them at that time, but actually he saves them from Assyria, even though they didn't deserve it because they trusted in Egypt. And in this chapter there's another verse that says, Yahweh will wait so that he may be gracious to you. So God does sometimes delay things. He doesn't judge immediately when we sin or other people sin. He has a way of delaying. And that delay is very frustrating to some people. Why doesn't God hurry up and judge this evil world and destroy sinful people? Well, he waits so that he may be gracious to you. Peter says the same in the New Testament, that actually the day of the Lord's coming is delayed, in a sense, so that more might be saved, so that God might be even more gracious. And that's why we are told, blessed are all those who wait patiently for him.